Welcome to my garden. So today I'm going to continue working on outside of the house, the new project as I was working on our past few videos that you guys have been watching. So today I'm going to plant Itoh Peony bartzella and also Nepeta Persian blue. So this is a hybrid variety of the Nepeta, and it's more compact, so it's going to be about 14 to 18 inches tall and about 30 inches wide. And so I think the blue will bring really nice element again to the nice element to the garden again, because I have lots of yellows and blues there, and so and reds. So I think it's going to be really pretty to have some kind of a filler plant, and I think it's plenty of sun for them, so they really like lots of sun, poor soil, and such. I don't have lots of experience with Nepeta. I should plant them more. I don't know why I don't plant them enough. I have one in the garden. I actually planted one just for my kitty, but other than that I really don't have any. So this is the first time I'm really experiencing with it, but they're not supposed to get very big. I'm hoping they stay compact and look really pretty. So anyway, but I wanted to say that Itoh peonies are, if you're not familiar, they're intersectional peonies. If you're not familiar with them, they're crossed from herbaceous to tree peonies, and the bartzella is a yellow variety, and it's going to be beautiful. Bartzella is one of the very beautiful Itoh peonies, and so I think it will bring interest to that area where I'm working on. So at the end of the season, the end of spring, I should say, the end of peony season, in the fall days, it will be season again. But the end of the spring, I found bartzellas for very inexpensive, I think almost €10 per piece online, because they were running a major sale. And I went ahead and got 3 of them. So I knew I was going to start this project, and I really didn't know where they were going to go. But I figured, I think I'll just go ahead and plant them again in this pergola area, because this area I really haven't been kind of doing much this summer. I've left it a little bit kind of on pause at the moment. I've been keeping up with it. They're getting watered and trying to keep up with the weeds and such, but other than that I really haven't done much. But I did have an area here where it was already ready, where I could plant them, so I went ahead and planted them. They're doing really good. Let's go here and I can show you what's going on. So I have 3 of these Itoh peonies right here. You see they're doing really nice. They're doing good, and I purchased them from Farmer Gracie, UK. They are they have such a great plants. I'm so pleased every time I order plants from them. The roots are always very mature and very healthy when they arrive. I'm really pleased. And so anyway, they were in very good shape when I purchased them. So anyway, they're doing really good. But what I want to do today is I would like to transfer them into their permanent spots on the north side of our house, and I think they will get plenty of sun there, and it will be beautiful. So I'll go ahead and get them out. We'll go to the other side of the house, and we'll go and see. We've been actually cleaning up that area, working on it to tidy it up a little bit. So it's starting to look really nice. I'm really excited. Okay, we'll go ahead and get them out. Okay, so we are on this side of the property, north side of the house where I have been working on. So as you can see, we tidied it up quite a few things we have given to our neighbors, like the large pieces of the stones. Anything those small ones, I've kept it here. I think it's looking good. I'm actually planning on I'm going to be brave and try to do a little mosaic here if I can. I'm going to experiment because I just really want that element into this area. Hopefully it will look really good and I'll get some experience. We'll see. Anyway, I was looking at today on a YouTube how to get it done, and I'm really excited to try it. So anyway, you will see this area a little more developed later down the road. But for today, what I'd like to do is plant 3 bartzella peonies. One, I think like somewhere right here. One, maybe right here. There was something here that George caught, I think. It was some kind of a tree or bush. I don't know. Maybe we're okay to plant one right here. So anyway, I think one here will be really pretty, and then one in this corner right here where George is. Oh, and I just wanted to say, I don't know why one of my eucalyptus is not looking very good. You can see it got dry. I increased the water. I'm assuming that maybe it just got dry. I'm not sure why. So we'll see how it does, and if it doesn't do well, I'm gonna have to replace this one, unfortunately. Anyway, so 1, 2, and I think I would like to plant one right here, but I'm just a little too worried it might come too far out here, which I don't intend. Well, I guess that one will do too. So yeah, anyway, we'll just plant one right here. I think this is where I probably would plant the other one, and then I can probably just trim the eucalyptus accordingly, not to be interfering too much. But I know Itoh Peonies, they get form quite a big clump, so I'm sure that it's going to probably take over this entire area. So I don't know, thinking this probably be the best, because that would bring some symmetry. So one here and one here, something like that. And if it's necessary, I can actually move this guy a little farther out. Maybe that's what I would do, actually move this one a little farther out, but this is where the peony should go, which would be pretty. All right, so I'm going to amend the soil here. I've dug, but it hasn't been amended yet. So I have a little some manure here. Going to just mix the manure a little bit. But when I plant the peonies, I'm going to mix in a hole, throw some bonefish and blood, and I'm going to also apply some mycorrhizal fungi to help them to develop their roots fast. So anyway, that's what we're gonna do. I'm excited. Oh, and just really quickly, I wanted to let you know that for the peonies, anyway, like I'm gardening in zone, I believe it's zone 8 into according to my research, because we are in France and USDA zones are all calculated for US environment and not for France. But as far as I understand, I am in about zone 8B. So in a warmer climates, when you plant peonies, either intersectional or herbaceous peonies, you don't need to plant them very deep, because they really don't like it. But if you're planting tree peonies, you have to plant them very deep. So always remember that. Anyway, I'm not going to plant them very deep here. Otherwise, they won't bloom in my area. Okay, so the Itoh peonies are planted. I think this is going to be really nice because we have 1, 2, and 3 in triangle, and they will basically form a clump. Now this one I'm a little concerned because I think it's a little too close to the hydrangea, because these hydrangeas will get big. But you know what, when the time comes I have to figure it out, you know, either move the hydrangeas a little bit, because they are in a container. I can just take the container out and move them a little bit, although you can see there it's very close to the roots of this tree. So I'm not sure how that's going to work out, but I can always trim them as well. And so we'll see how it all goes. But I do like where they are. Actually, I could have planted maybe a little farther down. I will just take a look at it for a while, you know, and then I'll decide. If I have to, I can just move them. Okay, so I planted all 3 bartzellas, and actually this one I moved it down. You can see I planted here originally, but I brought it down a little bit. I'm hoping to give each other the kind of a room with the hydrangeas, because hydrangeas will get big, bartzella will get big, but bartzella will have flowers before the hydrangea. So if I wanted to trim a little bit of the foliage, I can. So hopefully we can work it together with trimming and, you know, help them to kind of live together in this space. And the reason I brought that down also because you can see my other bartzella was sitting low a little bit, and I thought it might be better to have them both on the same level. So anyway, now I'm going to plant my Nepeta Persian blue. So this one I trimmed a little bit. They're very leggy, but I can see there is growth right from the inside, and I'm hoping I probably will go ahead and trim them a little bit too, so they don't get very woody. Anyway, I will see how they do, but these are supposed to be really, really pretty and will bring a nice, interesting purple blue kind of color to it. It will be really pretty, and the roots are super strong because you can see they're already coming out of the container. All right, we'll go ahead and plant them into this bed. Excited about this. Okay guys, so we got Nepeta in. It's looking really nice. I'm really excited how this is coming along. I think it's really pretty, and the color will go really pretty with the red, this is a ginger wine 9-bark or lady in red, and also with the golden celebration roses, David Aston. So I think this will bring really, it's a nice filler plant for this color combination here. So anyway, one thing that I wanted to mention about the peonies is that I changed the I replanted that right away. It's because when they get, one thing about the Itoh peonies and peonies in general, they really don't like being transplanted. So when you're planting them, be mindful of where they're going to be, where is going to be their permanent spot, because you don't want to replant them. Otherwise, they just really don't like them, or it sets them back. It takes them a long time to come around. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you guys like how this project is coming along, and I'll update you as we go what I'm going to do next. I hope you like it. Don't forget to subscribe to my videos if you like them. Have a wonderful week. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.